The church needs to know, how does God speak to his people? God speaks. I believe in the voice of God. But how the voice of God translates into our consciousness, into our understanding, is where the difficulty is. We have preconceptions of how the voice of God should translate into our comprehension. But God says, I don't speak to you with your natural language. I translate my intents, I translate my voice into your consciousness via wisdom, understanding, knowledge, faith, passion. The Bible says, by wisdom God founds the earth, right? And by understanding he established the heavens. The language of God on earth is wisdom. You see, wisdom is a voice. Wisdom is the voice of God given to you. God's voice translates into wisdom. God's voice. That's why the Bible says, if anyone lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who giveth from heaven. You know what? Because no man can ever comprehend the thoughts, the intents, and his voice without wisdom. The language of God in the heavenlies is understanding. God doesn't have to say words into your hearing when you are in heaven. When you're in heaven, you operate in absolute understanding, where somebody doesn't have to speak to you. You just look at each other, you communicate. So it's important for the church to understand the language of God, because God's voice is heard through his language.